Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Morph content, and we have our final comparison with the Mighty Rage. As I promised previously, I got him tier 4 on my end, so I have Magneto as well as my Doctor Strange on my own account with a mighty CTP of Rage with basically the average build. The only difference is that Magneto has a 5-star artifact, and Magneto's artifact does actually make a huge difference for him. 5 or 6 star actually make a huge difference in terms of the score gaps. So that's basically the only difference. The other difference is basically we just have 7 or 8 extra Odin's blessings on Doctor Strange, but the artifact is 4 stars, so I think it should equate and it should be an exact same comparison if he had the 5-star artifact, which is great. Now, looking at the cards, this is how I'm still working on my cards actually. Hopefully this Black Friday I will be able to make some extra maybe good changes. Maybe get some blue all attacks so I can, get better stats on the card. So I'll talk about that later on. So first of all, we do have this guy right here. I'm really sorry, I'm coughing. A bit sick. So we have Blast Mail. We had or have, I'm not sure. I'll try to post it before weekly reset. I think it will be after weekly reset, so I think that they should have been gone. So really sorry for the delay video. But this is for the Blast Mail as well as the Blast Villain Mail Alliance Battle Legend. So ABX and ABL. For the Blast Villain ABX, it should be the same. You can just change the supports to basically having Enchantress on the team instead of Coulson. So that's basically how it works out. The only bad part, like good and bad part, like the sort of bad part is that because Doctor Strange and Magneto both are villains, so they cannot get full extent of Coulson's support because he basically applies to heroes. The additional effect is like guaranteed critical rate, but the other stats, which basically were the 45% or 50% attack damage that he gives to villains, that applies to all of the characters, so that should work out. The good thing is that Strange being a blast villain character means that he also is able to take all of the Magneto's days if you have him built. So he's also a blast villain male. Magneto is also blast villain male. So Strange's usefulness definitely is great in Alliance Battle. And I said this previously in the last videos as well, when I made the Brilliant CDP's comparison, that Strange definitely looks better. But talking about Mighty CDP of Rage 10, Strange definitely takes a really noticeable difference over someone like Magneto. Because if you guys, I'm not sure how many you guys notice or know, Magneto gains a huge amount of increase in scores when going for a Mighty Rage to a Brilliant Rage. Like Mighty to Brilliant for Magneto is humongous, just like his artifact. But when you go for Doctor Strange, it's very subtle. It's like just the other characters, the way they change. There are very few characters which actually gain insane amount of points when going from Mighty to Brilliant, and Magneto is basically one of them. So that's basically how it is. But not everyone has a Brilliant CTP, and although Magneto has been a really amazing contender for the Brilliant CTP after probably Luna Snow, because him and Dr. Octopus, they take so many of those days, basically a total of 4 days or 3 days or 4 days, depending on how many you're using in ABX and ABL combined. So he has been pretty amazing, and now Strange becomes the same, I suppose, because first of all, he's much easier to play, and there's one small trick to actually score with Doctor Strange. So as per the testing and everything that I've been doing, and from my friends as well that we have been talking about, so it seems like instant cancelling or slight delay cancel, just slight, maybe half a second cancel on the tier 3 skill is actually better to score in ABX. For ABL, you basically have to run the tier 3 skill and delay cancel it. Sometimes you can instant cancel if you have certain skills available, like if you have 534 available, then you can just use it. But sometimes using the tier 3 skill around maybe the light phases, sometimes around the roars, it's basically better to get the damage from the tier 3 skill also along with the other skills. And for this one, you will also see that all I'm doing is basically trying to maybe almost instant cancel the tier 3 skill, and somehow that does actually more damage, and which is great. If you can just instant cancel that, you don't actually have to worry about the timing and the proc, although the proc is still kind of like, it's important, but you cannot really control it. It will definitely go out of hand at some point. You can see we will be early procking and in some cases we will be basically late procking. So I think the proc does uh, you know play a really important part in this, but let's just see what we can do. And I will be saving this tier 4 skill, right? So okay, so we have 15.4. I think we should be able to go over 16, almost right there. So around 15.7 at 30 seconds remaining, which is closer. Usually you need around 16 to be able to score 18 million with this guy, but that's basically how it is. It's not like I have not had a better runs with Magneto, but my max with my Magneto on this account has been 17.7, which was extremely rare run. And you can see this guy is basically able to do this, I think, pretty comfortably, 18 million, like just like that. So yeah, if you have a mighty rage, like Doctor Strange, hands down, super easy to use. Uh, Less worry about the timings and everything when it comes to rover timings and everything. So much better actually than Magneto to be used in such way. So that's something that I like about this guy. And this is basically a run that I just recorded. Although I've had better runs previously, I think my max with my Magneto on Blast Million ABL, Alliance Battle Legend, has been around 11 million. That was like very, very really good run around. I think it was around 11.1 or something, 11.2 maybe. So, but that's actually very rare. Usual score that I get with my Magneto in Alliance Battle Legend are around 10.5 to 10.6, sometime 10.7. So that depends on the orb timing as well. And talking about orbs, somehow these new sort of orbs have, I'm not like, I will not say that it's bad, but they just pop up. So it's more RNG now, and it's more depending on your luck. If you get it on your head, you're screwed basically, and you cannot do anything. At least previously, you could prevent, or you could kind of try to speculate where exactly that orb is going to be dropping, and you had slight extra time. The good thing is that in the starting now, you don't have to like wait half a second or 1 second for that orb to appear, so you don't miss collecting it in the starting. But when it comes to the middle of the run, when you're running it and you have to basically collect it with a certain skill, then the problem continues. Now this was if the characters was not there, if the mobs were not there, I would have loved to collect it with maybe a different skill, or maybe let it go and let it flow. So let me go. Let's see how we can do. So we have about 11.5 million. So around the same average that I get with my Magneto. Now, same mighty rage. We're just using Magneto for cancel. So somebody said Magneto cancel is better. Somebody says Strife is better. I think you can use either one of them. I don't think it makes actually a big difference. Maybe 100k or something if you have Magneto, because Magneto can cancel for the fracture season. Strife can also cancel, but Strife just take a little longer, and Magneto is tier 4, so maybe you can use it. So it depends whichever you find more comfortable with. Magneto seems to be great, seems to be probably better, mainly because he just does some extra damage before he does. So like this, we are basically just cancelling him out. Maybe 100k or 200k score, it might make a difference. So if you want to try it, you can try it out. Although in my opinion, if you want to use Magneto to cancel, great. If you don't, I don't think it will make like a huge difference. Might be better, but it will basically not make a huge difference. That's how it is. So anyways, moving towards that, you can see the score wise, the gameplay wise, this uniform is great. I like this uniform. And basically, so sometimes if you have time, you can just use it to get the full of the tier 3 skill. Sometimes if not, you can just use it. So it depends. I've been testing a lot with this character, and it seems like this works out. It works out. And at the lights, if you have the tier 3 available, that is better. If not, you can just delay cancel or instant cancel also. That it all depends on where the proc is. You don't want to delay it a lot. So that is basically how that rolls on. Although I did not see like a big difference holding the tier 3 skill or not holding the tier 3 skill. If I cancel the tier 3 skill instantly, maybe sometimes if you use it around the light phase, the score kind of matches up and you will get around the same score with that guy. So anyways, we are just cancelling, and again Magneto cancelled the roar. Now we are back to Strange. So pretty useful, pretty easy to use also. So I like the fact that they made Strange this way, that now you can basically use him easy with a Mighty Rage around the same build, scores more than Magneto, and you can see we are already over 9.5 million will be around this store. So hopefully it doesn't drops on the head. It did not. Now this is the bad part actually. Now I'm trying to keep like I need to get that. So I think I will be late. Come on, it was very late. So yeah, it depends on the timing of how you can get your light phase. So maybe you can add some score to this, but it's very easy. It's simple, basic. Just use the tier 3 skill around the lights, and if you can use it previously, that's great. If not, that's still good. But you can see we have already broken Magneto's score on my account, and we can easily score 1 to maybe 1.5 million extra than Magneto. So yeah, Doctor Strange definitely into the meta, absolutely worth it. With a Mighty Rage also, actually with a Mighty Rage he has more value, because Brilliant Magneto comes a little closer in ABX. ABL still Doctor Strange wins definitely with a Mighty or a Brilliant. With a Brilliant, probably Magneto can come closer to the Doctor Strange's score as well. So I would say definitely worth a character. And even with the Mighty, it's hands down the best blast villain character for ABX and ABL in the game right now. Do let me know what you think about the video. Do let me know what you think about this comparison. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.